Rock 107. Tommy James, Scotty Lalonde here. We are on air for healthcare. We want you guys to call this number and help donate to Quinte Healthcare for their priority medical equipment needs. There is a lot of priority medical equipment needs. I'm going through the binder here and reading about how much they use every year, and it's in the millions. We're trying to raise $250,000 today, and individual hospitals need in the millions each and every year. So this is, honestly, it may sound like a lot of money, but it's still going to be a drop in the bucket. We need your help for this, guys.
You know, and the thing is, dude, when we go to the hospital, I know a lot of people complaining you have to wait around and stuff like that. Well, it's not necessarily the hospital's fault.
No.
It's because they don't have the equipment, and that's what we're here today, to give them the money so they can go out and cut a check themselves, which is crazy. Our government doesn't kick any in there, though.
No.
Amazingly enough, they have money for fences, and they have money for lakes in Toronto.
Listen, don't you start with your
don't get me started
editorial
about that,
opinion.
but we're here today to raise money to get the best equipment in all our area hospitals today for Belleville, Trenton, and Prince Edward County as well, dude.
One of the things we can say that, of course, the government does spend their money on very, very well is our military. At least we'd like to see them spend even more. And we've got a member of the military with us right now, Lieutenant Colonel Federley. How are you there, sir?
Very good, thank you.
Excellent. Now, you would be from a base that we know quite well. It's a little one called 8-Wing, right?
That's correct.
All right. And what's your position there?
I'm the administration officer on the base.
All right. And you guys have a lot of military folks helping out at this radiothon today, right?
Yes, military people are just like everyone else in the community. We use medical services, hospitals, clinics, and so this is important to us as it is to every other resident in the Quinte West area.
That's the thing, and we got to get this medical equipment for these guys because being in another government branch that's funded, I'm sure you guys are running into situations where you go, I really desperately need this, but it's just not funded. Same thing with the hospital. We've got to get them these priority medical equipment that they're looking for. They're looking for colonoscopes in Belleville. They're looking for
They should be off, right? You mean they need you plasma TVs in the hospital? Is that what we're raising money for today?
No.
What?
Right. It's a plasma coagulator.
A plasma I can't even spell that.
No, he can't. He absolutely can't spell that. But like Lieutenant Colonel Federley was saying, listen, we all are using this equipment in all of these hospitals. We got to make sure it's taken care of, right?
Katy Perry,
all right, like, how many things have you guys got on the base right now where you're looking at it going, oh, we got to get to this, we got to get to that, we got to get to that. You know how it is.
I'm an orderly. It's tough in this environment.
Yeah.
You're never orderly. You're this
So that's why we're here from the wing to help raise money and volunteer and help out where we can to raise money.
You guys are doing a great job down there in the base. Absolutely, I know. Anytime that there's that we need to raise money in this community, the base is always on the front line, and they're there, and everybody on the base does a great job rallying to get us money here today. Thank you so much, and thank you for serving our country as well, sir. We really appreciate everything you do for us.
Thank you very much.
Bless you for coming out here today as well, because I know this is a tough day for everybody at the base. Everybody's going to be watching the news very, very, very intently with everything that's going on. So, good thing that you guys are here making a good day out of it after all.
Thank you very much.
All right, that's Lieutenant Colonel Russ Federley. Thank you very much, sir. All right, guys, we got a giveaway for you guys in a couple of seconds. We're going to be giving away, of course, a Thanksgiving flower arrangement from our buddies at Barber's Flowers. We're going to put a little twist on the game.
Yeah, I guess we're not doing Todd Smith trivia
today,
which normally, because today's Thursday. I thought today was Friday, and I said to you a few minutes ago off air, I said, are we not doing Tommy and Scotty Theater today?
No,
You're
tomorrow.
Like, that's tomorrow. Okay, so lots of incentives for you guys out there today.
Power Hour!
This is our first Power Out hour out there.
Yeah.
Thanks to McDonald's and Trenton right now for donating 2 Raptors tickets.
Very nice.
Sunday, November the 21st, it's a 1 o'clock game against the Boston Celtics.
Celtics, nice.
So look at this section, 118, so you're pretty much almost on the court.
That's right. It's $500, this pair of tickets.
Wow.
$500. And here's the deal. You come in here, you make your donation today during this hour up until 8 o'clock. You can call 966-2QHC, 966-2042, or drop by here live in person at Bay of Quinte Country Club, because we'd love to shake your hands if you drop by with a big donation.
Absolutely.
This hour, you'll be thrown into the pot of names to get that prize.
Speaking of names, we got a few people here to thank this morning. Angela Snyder, she donated $500.
Wow.
Yeah, she's apparently a unit clerk at PECMH. That's
that would be the hospital.
Thanks, Coach.
No problem.
Money raised for 50-50 selling candy.
You have no idea how amazed I am that he didn't say Tecma.
Oh, come on. Actually, it says Mr. Betty Langstaff. That's what it says, Mr. Betty. Good luck with that.
$100 donation either way. So Betty, good on you.
All right, the Balvos Farmer Market. Someone managed to donate $50 from down there as well. John Scott, $50.
Nice.
Frank and Marilyn Gronstein, I think is the
Yes,
last
that
name.
looks right.
Am I reading that correct?
$50 as well.
Quinny Sunrise Rotary as well, which we just got to
$5,000.
2 minutes ago, and the Bay of Quinny Golf Club as well, donating green fees today.
Now they still have some spaces too.
Absolutely.
They still have some spaces. So if you feel like golfing today for a good cause, contact them here at Bay of Quinty. Get yourself a tee time, and that all goes towards the On Air for Healthcare Radio.
We also have turkey.
We're here for a good cause. QHC raising money for medical equipment for the area. So
Absolutely.
We're glad to support that and encourage people to call in.
Absolutely.
Make a pledge and support a great cause here for the area. The area is extremely
966-20 together,
Yeah.
doing this all collaboratively to try and get as much money raised. It's kind of neat. It's got a little warm, fuzzy feeling.
Oh, it's just fantastic. We're all one great big happy family at the end of the day, are we? Somewhere we came from the same brother, mother, father.
Yeah, you never. Somewhere down the line, we're all related, right?
Exactly. But we got a lot of people we got to thank for making this day happen here at the Bay of Quinny Golf and Country Club today. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. Our station engineers for getting us on the radio for making this happen today.
It's no easy task.
No,
Like,
that's
all
for
these
sure.
people with all
3
these
radio
different
stations,
lives.
dude. Absolutely.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
And just the people that have dropped by this morning as well, thank you so much. The people have donated, more importantly. You know, there's so many people to name drop out there. It's just crazy. We don't have enough time. But getting back into the cash donations here, this just handed to me moments ago, guys. Wellington Foodland, Klein and Linda Pearson, thank you so much for their donation, $500. So there's a challenge right there that they said to all local grocery stores to meet or beat the $500 donation.
I like that idea, all you grocery store guys and gals out there. Come on, $500 donation on the table.
All right, 50s and 100s floating around out there. Sharon Ross, Sandra Norvell, Jana Woodley, Mr. Norm Cully, Betty Young. The list goes on and on and on. Absolutely.
That's huge. Somebody individually giving $100 or $50. I mean, most of us are scrambling for pocket change when we go into the drive-thru line up at the Timmy's, man. To be able to shed out $100, that's pretty good.
And all the volunteers working the phones this morning over there as well. It's just unbelievable. And guys, we've got incentives for you guys to donate as the morning goes along as well.
First of all, lovely and talented Jessica Murphy is recording us right now, so I'm going to take the camera from her. Here's the first deal we have going on today. For every $20 donation when you drop by live here in person at the Bay of Quinty Country Club, you get your picture taken with Jessica in her little nurse's outfit. So there we go.
All right, we got some turkeys to give away this morning in the show as well, and we've got a custom cake, courtesy of our area's Cake Boss, 2 ladies golf memberships, more Belleville Bulls tickets, guys. We got another power hour coming up in the 11 o'clock hour, an opportunity to go up in the Quinny West Water Tower, courtesy of the base. And thanks to this morning so far, the guys that have dropped by here at the booth just to share their stories. Joanne Hodgson, she was here this morning. Lieutenant Colonel Federley from 8th Wing, Deputy Chief, Belleville Police Chief, Deputy Chief Vandergraff here this morning as well, and Colleen, the assistant to the chief of the staff of Quinny Healthcare as well.
And now we've got another guest live on the microphone with us. Julia Byers is the assistant to the CEO at the hospital. How you doing, Julia? Excellent. You've got a bright, sunshiny day. The weather's turning around just in time for the long weekend. We're hoping we're going to make a big difference today, raising as much money as possible for Quinty Healthcare. Now, you're the assistant to the CEO, and you were telling me off the air that you compile a lot of the lists with requests and the numbers, and you get to see firsthand just how much is needed at this hospital.
That's right. Actually, we get a number of lists from the directors and managers, and I take those requests and I put those requests to and there's a lot of things there
You can't match all of it, and it's not like any of these are unfounded. These are people who have put together proper proposals saying, here's why I need this equipment, and you're going through it and going, yeah, they do need this, but still, out of the $10 to $12 million worth of requests you get, how much can you actually fill out?
It's just crazy.
Ooh, yeah, so we're talking a real small chunk of that. Yeah. Now, right now, out of the 3 hospitals, we've got 3 specific pieces of equipment that they're looking for. Now, you've seen these lists. What do you think is a real desperate need out of all these? And not that none of them are, but I mean, you've probably seen some of them and gone, yeah, we really need to make this one happen.
Well, we do have what we're raising right now. And Labor Day.
Yes.
For the money on Labor Day, we have a lot of lighting and paint.
Yeah.
So for example, the bone mineral density.
Yes.
If it's like,
That's for people with osteoporosis or other bone problems.
all of the coagulator, so it was supposed to say one day,
Yeah.
we may not have that.
And that's what speeds up the lines. Because a lot of people say, listen, the wait times, the wait times. Well, if we get more of this nice equipment in there, we get more access to it, you're going to get less lines. That's the key. So if you guys, if you're out there and you've complained about being in the waiting line for too long, then have you made a donation to make a change?
It's the same thing with the election coming up. If you don't vote, you can't bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So don't bitch if you're waiting in the hospital. So let's get these guys the equipment they need. Plain and simple, right?
Yes. In fact, that's the new slogan. If you don't donate, you can't bitch.
Exactly. There you go. Write that
We'll
on the
put it on a
hospital
t-shirt.
side right there. If you don't donate, you can't bitch. We can get away with that here on the
Welcome to the rock station there, Julia.